stopping Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a bona fide film star, legend of the bodybuilding world. He's even a political icon. And as you can see, it took months of preparation, but I finally got the chance to sit down with the man himself. And first, I wanted to make sure I had done my research. So, being a perfectionist, I want to know everything about Arnie, and that's where Ben Price comes in, big fella.
Thank you, mate.
Arnie impersonator, it's extraordinaire. I want to feel like him, I want to talk like him, and I want to think like him.
You want to feel like him, you need to start looking like, do you train, do you work out?
Not so much.
You feel the guns, you know, they're hard, they're really hard to find. You feel those, they're forearms.
Oh yeah.
Like 8 arms, they're huge, yeah. One of the keys is you got to watch a lot of these movies. We don't have time for that,
yeah,
but it's really good if you watch them, because even if you don't, get the voice, you've watched it and we're doing really, suffering at the box office. So watch it. Yeah, so that's the O is like a ah.
Yeah.
So watch it. Or bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah, bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding.
Come on.
It's
fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Not fantastic, fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
That's
it. I mean, this is fantastic. Book me some inspections, all right?
You noticed you're pretty good at this?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Get to the chopper.
That's right.
Try it. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Quick now.
Quick now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
You'll be back.
I think we'll leave it there, mate. That's brilliant.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Ben Price, he can do it. But I'm the guy who's got to speak to Arnie. Arnold, it's great to have you in the country. You must be so pleased that the Arnold Classic is so successful.
I just got here today, and it is really incredible to walk through here, through this convention center here, this expo, and to see there's thousands of people out there watching all the various different sports that are being performed, not just bodybuilding, but all kinds of sports, from martial arts to boxing and lifting and everything.
Arnold, it doesn't matter whether it's the fitness industry, politics, movies, bodybuilding, you're always the winner. How come you make it always work in your favor? What's your secret?
Well, I'm very passionate about those things. I've been very passionate about fitness and about bodybuilding for 50 years. And when I stopped competing 40 years ago, I made it kind of my mission to not only lift weights for myself, but to lift the entire sport and to lift fitness and to really elevate it and to give it the kind of spotlight that it needed.
And all of this started, with just a handful of lines in Terminator over 30 years ago now. Did you ever really envisage that it would become this global enterprise?
I would have been happy just to do Hercules or Conan movies and that's it. But then when I got into it, I started really getting kind of passionate about acting. And I started feeling like I have talent and I want to explore this talent. And so I went from the Conan movies to Terminator to Commando and Red Heat and True Lies, and not only that, but to be amongst the top 100 villains in the history of motion pictures, to be one of the 100 top villains also. So heroes and villains, I'm in both lists. So that's really extraordinary. So I'm very proud of my career. And I'm also very happy that I was able to do something that I always wanted to do, which is comedies. And to work on the first movie with Danny DeVito and then do Kindergarten Cop and Junior and all those films, it was really great.
We're loving the element of comedy in the recent ads that you've got in Australia with the realestate.com.au ads. They're wonderful.
But wait a minute, am I not in Austria right now?
Yeah, well, that's right. See,
I love the way you guys pronounce Austria with your accent.
well, man, we understand your confusion, and we're starting to get a little confused ourselves. So I've got a little quiz here for you, and the answer is Australia or Austria. Which country has a larger population?
I think Australia has a larger population. The bottom line is that both countries are very, very beautiful. And in all seriousness, Austria always will be in my heart. But I tell you one thing, Australians can be very, very proud of their country, because very rarely do you see so much beauty and so much great enthusiasm amongst the people and hardworking people that you have, great athletes that you have, great inventions and everything. I mean, I just love this place. I always love coming back here.
Well, we love passionate people. We got a lot of passion ourselves, and of course we love a beer down here, and we know the Austrians love a beer. So which country?
Oh, yes.
Which country would you pay more for a beer in, Austria or Australia?
Well, why do you have to pay for it? I mean, I think that I have enough friends around here that would just buy me a beer in a bar.
That's right. Well, I am devastated to know that the beer in Austria is 1/5 of the price that it is here in Australia. Where will you live longer, Australia or Austria?
I think that if you exercise and if you join our fitness crusade, I think that in both continents and in both countries, you can live a long time.
Mate, you're always on point. You're very hard to beat, Governor.
But I hope that you have time to come down and to pump it up with us, because it will be terrific to have you down here.
So I wonder if you could give me a personal invitation to come down and pump it out with you at the expo.
Cameron Williams, you're on. I challenge you to come down to the Arnold Classic Sport and Fitness Festival to pump it up with us, okay? Let's do it now.
Get me to the chopper.
Yeah. Let's get to the chopper! Okay, bye-bye. See you.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Very good. He's always on point, Arnie. Now, the Classic Australia runs all weekend in Melbourne, and a big thanks to Ben Price for helping me out too. He does amazing impressions, not just Arnie. That's really just the tip of the iceberg. So if you want to book some entertainment, Ben Price is the man to chase.
Oh, I'm so glad you got the impression in, because you've been practicing it so hard.
Get me to the chopper.
Get me to the chopper. Good on you, Cam. A lot of fun. Thank you. Now, on any given night,